This is Agape Community Church, Pastor Peter Robles Jr. This is your words of encouragement for this week. We turn to Genesis 4:9, where it says, "And it came to pass that the Lord asked Cain, where was his brother? And his brother said that he didn't know. And he said, am I my brother's keeper?" And this is the essence of what we want to say this week. It's given us an opportunity to have a spiritual dimension about this pandemic that we've never had before. For the first time in history, mankind is seeing now that there's a virus that does not discriminate. Gender, race, creed, religion, age group, nationality, it doesn't discriminate. And this is the way that God wants us to think. We all came from two parents, Adam and Eve. So nobody can be superior to another person. We all are human beings, the family, the human race. We need to take care of one another. We are each brother's keeper. Now in that process, this coronavirus has showed us that we are vulnerable. This is the human condition. We are vulnerable to so many things in the world. That's why we need to take care of one another. That's why we need to be considerate of one another and be careful what we do. But at the same time, God put in us, created us with a soul so that we could be part of His creative process, an eternal soul. Yes, you are a human being that's frail, vulnerable, and the human condition, always susceptible to things that can happen to us, tragedies. But at the same time, we have the ability to do great things in God. So we need to look to the things that are eternal and to look at the spiritual dimension that we have today. Never before have human beings had a greater opportunity to impact each other. While you are socially distancing yourself in your homes, consider the people around you. You are your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper. There are older folks that can't go out and shop. Could you help them? There are people who have lost loved ones. Can you comfort them? You have people that don't know God. Can you evangelize them through your social media, through your phone, through your Facebook? Can you still be a Christian even though you are in your home? Yes, you can. You have to be creative. You have to think out of the box. And this is why it's so important to not focus on what is happening and have an attitude of fear, but to have an attitude of optimism. This is a time when Christians can really impact the world. People are looking for answers. They're not getting it from the government, as you can see. They're not getting it from each other. They're not getting it from the social institutions that are falling apart. They're not getting from the news media that is constantly hyping the number of deaths and the number of cases. But you could be that ray of hope for them by bringing in the gospel of Jesus Christ to them, and by bringing kindness and concern and taking care to minister in your words and your deeds through your social media. You have a great opportunity. And by the way, look at the people that you're in your house with. Do you talk to them about the Lord if they don't know God? Are you holding Bible services in your house with your children, with your spouse, with those that are there? Are you reading the Word, praying together, or are you just watching TV 24/7 and just getting all types of disinformation instead of bringing in hope? This is the time when we need to really show our Christian faith, our Christian endeavor, our Christian basis, that we know that we have hope in Jesus Christ. So understand that you need to do this. If you are wallowing in fear and in depression, this is not the time to do that. This is the time to read your word, to pray, and to ask God to give you that hope and that conviction to know that you have an opportunity that you've never had before. You are your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, your neighbor's keeper. You need to really look at this as an opportunity. I hope that you continue to pray for one another and love one another and Let God do His thing in your life. Look at the opportunities. God bless you.